Welcome back to my channel. This is Lifestyle Aesthetics coming back to you with another gym vlog. Today's video is another leg day. So we are basically doing the same exact movements, 2 sets plus some drop sets here. So that's the idea, doing low volume, high intensity workouts. So the whole channel is about building an athletic body, healthy, long term, using the machines for leg days. So that way you don't mess up your joints as you get older, trying to promote safety here. But at the same time, just because we are aging does not mean you have to get weaker, you have to get, overweight and unhealthy. So moving your body is pretty good, something that the doctors recommend on a daily basis. Walking for 30 minutes helps me stay lean and healthy, keeps my heart flow good. The blood just gets circulated well throughout my body. So the way we set up our routines, again, we fast for the first 5 hours. Then we do our workout here, drinks a lot of water. Life's been good lately with all these workouts. I'm getting stronger. The numbers are going up. So when you want to build your athletic legs or aesthetic legs, Romanian Deadlift, some sort of leg press machine, definitely do not skip out on the calves. And then the isolation movements for the quadriceps, the hamstrings, like the leg extension, leg curls, those are really good. A lot of things that I highly recommend for our workouts here for the leg day. Leg days are pretty concise because it's all grouped together. All these compound movements that we do, they're gonna hit it well, right? Even the glute muscles as well with the leg pressing movements, they get hit a lot. So when you focus on doing your leg days or just anything in general in the gym, you want to have that good mind to muscle connection. And essentially what that means is that you're not doing these fast reps, you're doing them slow and controlled. Sometimes you can hold them for 1 second at a time stretch. It just depends on the body mechanics. Sometimes it's beneficial, other times it really doesn't do as much. But what does, work a lot and what is most effective is when you do these slow and controlled, doing it with proper form. Be careful with the weight. You won't put too much weight because if you can't handle it, you get hurt, right? In these videos here, I don't really do the squats with the barbell, right? You can if you want to, but again, be mindful of the weight, right? People always like to go heavy and stuff. That's only if and only if you're able to control the weight. Okay, please be careful. Do not be silly and use some weight that like some extreme weight that you haven't progressed properly yet, because that's what's going to cause a lot of injuries. And then when you injure yourself, you can't really go to the gym. You have to wait and heal. Sometimes it takes months or even years to depending on what type of injury you get, right? So my recommendation, as you progress in the gym, don't go too crazy with the weights. Measure yourself, see how strong you are first, and then adjust it as you get stronger, as you put your numbers up slowly, little by little, 5-10 pounds each week, right? Only going to the gym 3 to 4 times in a week. As you figure out your progression, making sure that you're doing the full range of motion with all of your movements. Okay, that's important. Practicing getting strong on the full range of motion translates to real life strength that you can apply for all these real life movements, the functional movements, right? Like a pull up, a dip, right? Pushing, pulling, the leg curl, leg extension, all of that stuff, the hack squats, pendulum squat, right? When you bend over, like Romanian Deadlift, right? Pick something up heavy from the ground, right? All of those movements pretty much translate to real life strength, right? There's no point in being strong in the gym if you can't really apply them to some real life use. So again, practicing the full range of motion, it's what's going to get us there, right? And of course, the cardio that I recommend is just walking on an incline. Okay, you can jog if you want to, right? Everybody's different, but for me personally, doing the 30-minute walks on an incline at the 20% level, 3.5 miles per hour, that's the speed that I use. Sometimes I go higher, sometimes I go lower, but I stay within that range from 3 to 3.8. Adding cardio is good because it just helps you maintain good heart health, right? Some people say that diet, overtakes what, for your lean aesthetics and all that stuff, which is partially true, but if you want to get there faster, if you want to maintain overall health, adding the cardio, the walks, right? Just walking in general helps you achieve just that, right? Setting up your iPhone, your Android, or your mobile tech watch to the health app, right? That should tell you how many steps you do in a day, right? Me, I don't really keep track of that. I just focus on doing my incline walks when I go to the gym, right? Getting those steps in, right? Because we lead busy lives, right? Some of us just sit a lot and we don't get that movement. So walking, walking does help you a lot, helps you clear your mind, helps you burn some calories, right? So that's why I just recommend walking as a form of cardio, right? You don't have to do these crazy sprints and all that stuff. That I don't really do that. Just walking on an incline just helps me personally to achieve my physique, right? As I get stronger, as I get older, that's something you want to do, right? And that's pretty much it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you're interested in these gym health vlogs. And I will see you guys in the next video.